Come with me today as I check out the Novotel in Milton Keynes, a 90s-tastic hotel with a surprisingly good breakfast. From tiny toilets to beige bathrooms, antique hairdryers to magic eye carpets, let's check out what a 3-star hotel in the capital of roundabouts will get you. Okay, so this is a room tour at the Novotel in Milton Keynes. This is a double room with a pull-out bed, so technically a family room, for the price of £129 for an evening or of a night on a Thursday night. But this is what that £129 is going to get you. Let's have a look around. First thing to point out is very unusual in a hotel room is the toilet is separate to the bathroom. So we've got a small toilet in here, and one thing I've noticed is you have to do a little bit of twirling to get in. We've got a nicely chrome polished toilet holder now. The toilet seems incredibly low. It is, you're sitting down really low here. We've got some hand sanitizer. Really unusual that you've not got in the toilet a sink. So walking through on the left hand side, as soon as you get in the room, you've got your iron and ironing board. You've got a socket down there to plug your iron in, and you've also got a really beefy safe. That you're not going to have a problem with that. Although, oh no, it is on. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh dear, code error. So there you got a safe there. Lovely. Moving around, we've then got this, hello, Christmas deck today. We've got this really unusual wardrobe situation in that you've got a wardrobe here and a wardrobe there, separated by this mirror. Nice full-length mirror though. And then some kind of storage places. Some hidden towels, hello there. But yeah, that's really unusual. I've seen one of them before. You've got down here, you've got a cupboard, and you can use that to put your bags on. Some extra pillows in there. The pillows aren't in a bag though. Usually nowadays your pillows are put inside a bag. Moving along to an absolutely massive desk area down here. What we got in here? Oh, there we go. Ooh. Wow, look at that. That is a 1980s hairdryer, if ever I've seen one. There we go. And I'm going to assume nothing in these ones. And they are, oh yeah, they are noisy. You won't want to wake them up in the morning. You won't want to use them in the middle of the night. The whole thing just feels very, I'd say, early 2000s, late 90s, which is probably when this has a refresh. Do love this though. You've got cups with a little coaster, and inside is clean. And I'm assuming a clean kettle. Yes, clean kettle. We've got, in terms of amenities, we've got Clipper tea and some Twinings and some Earl Grey. We've got some Nescafe in there, and we've also, oh hello, we've also got a little Biscoff biscuit there, although not actual Biscoff. Got a nice lamp on there, another mirror there, a Philips TV, which is one of these ones that's on a pole. Not, I would say, bearing in mind that the bed's all the way over there, that's not a massive TV for where it is. And then in here, is it a fridge? Nope, in here it's just a cupboard where you would expect a fridge to be. We've got a chair here. This chair's fairly comfortable. It's a little bit wobbly. We have got a sofa over there, so let's go and test that out while I'm looking around this way. Oh, this sofa's actually really nice. If there's 2 of you in the room, you've got a nice sofa to watch the TV. TV is probably a lot better to be watched from here than on the bed. So you've got a king-size bed in here with little tables at either side. What I will say is not on that side and not on that side. 0 plugs. So there are plugs over on the desk area. But I like to see a plug by my bed so you can charge your phone. You have got these nice lights, but that's basically just a piece of wrapped plastic. And again, we've got this very 1990s, early 2000s sort of headboard that runs all the way along. Very, very unique. We've got an air conditioning, no, tell a lie, an air cooling system here, which just has a fan. Very noisy, I will say. And this thermostat, I'm assuming, changes whether it's warm or cold. It does say on here though, this is not an air conditioning unit. They will be able to provide an additional fan or heater or duvet. Ask at reception. We'll turn that off because it's very noisy. And let's move into the bathroom, and this is 90s-tastic. Look at this faux marble sink with a nice little tap. Again, I will say that they have cleaned around the tap, so it's good. We've got some cups that are on these little coasters again, which is brilliant. A hand towel with a big rail around the bottom. Some tissues in there. Shaver socket, which is good to see. Don't always see that in the newer hotels. We've got Rituals hand wash, which is nice. Bit up market. Bath mats are available from reception. We've got this really, if I come back so you can see this, it's not the most massive bathroom in the world, but you can see here the bathroom kind of comes out at the bottom here, which is quite nice. And hopefully that means when I have the shower in the morning, that this towel is not, the shower curtain is not going to stick to me. Again, we've got shower gel and shampoo in the bath. Towel, lovely long mirror again for when you want to look at yourself when you get out the shower. 2 lights in there. In here is quite nicely lit up, and the rest of the room not so much. So that is the bathroom. Again, I will say it's very, very of its time, very 90s, very early 2000s, very sort of that era of hotel, which is clearly when this was built. Next thing to do is let's check out this bed. What is the comfort like? I'll give you my full verdict in the morning, but on first impressions, what's it like? Let's 1, 2, 3. I would say it doesn't feel great. But again, I'll give my verdict in the morning. It feels very firm. It feels like it's not going to give a lot of give. It's quite a thin mattress as well. We'll see how it is in the morning. It might surprise me, obviously, or I might be sleeping on the couch if it's that bad. Novotel in Milton Keynes. We're about a mile out of the centre, so it's not a bad location. We have got a swimming pool and we have got a gym that can be used here free of charge for guests. Breakfast is included in my room rate. However, if you wanted to pay for breakfast, it's £15 in advance or £18 on the night. On the day. They also have a full restaurant here as well. So I will check out breakfast in the morning and I'll let you know my thoughts. I'm assuming it's going to be a buffet breakfast style thing. In terms of my view out the window, so I will say I've got this massive window here. However, it's not all window. It's one of them deceptive ones where there's a wall either side. My view is, you can't see, but it's of the car park, so it's nothing exciting. These, again, they just feel very 90s, very 90s curtains, very 90s room, which is not a bad thing. Not to say that the 90s is a bad era of hotel design. This is the Novotel brand, which is a step above the Ibis brand for Accor. But yeah, obviously just lacking in a little bit of investment. I'm surprised they've not rebranded it as an Ibis, but that's probably because it's got the health facilities here. They have folded them over, which is quite nice. Always like it when they fold over the toilet paper. I just noticed, look how 90s-tastic this carpet is. Oh yeah. It's almost like a magic eye pattern. Make it a bit... Ooh.
And now over to the much prettier face of the channel for a tour of the swimming pool and leisure facilities. Take it away, Hannah.
I've come after 9 o'clock and I have the place to myself. It's clean, it's tranquil, the water's nice and clear, so I came at the right time, and it's just what you need after a long day. Lots of seating. Here's the sauna. I'm not going to go in and use the sauna, it's a bit too warm in here for that. But yeah, it's a push operation, so it doesn't waste anything. Nice seat here to get a nice good view of the pool. So if you come to the Novotel in Milton Keynes, be sure to visit the pool, especially at this time of night.
After a rather festive night out, a black coffee was in order, and it's time to check out the breakfast offering. I was a little hesitant, if I'm being honest, as I'd seen some rather poor reviews, but it actually very pleasantly surprised us. From the greeter, who was lovely and friendly, to the decor and layout of the restaurant, it all felt incredibly Christmassy. But the best bit? The food. You've got your standard fry up on the breakfast buffet, including a rather tasty Lincolnshire sausage, which I think is always how you judge a breakfast. Never skimp on the sausage. Alongside that, there was continental options including cheeses, cold meats and salmon. Yep, unlimited salmon and brie. There was also some build your own yogurt and granola type situations. I then found my new favourite machine, a pancake maker. You can watch your pancake being made and then top it with whatever you want. Contrary to the reviews, this was a very decent breakfast.
So it's the next morning, had a lovely night's sleep. I'm feeling a little bit worse for wear, but that's not from the bed. Bed was really comfortable. How do you find the bed, Hannah?
I loved it.
Yeah, it was quite comfortable. Even though the mattress is quite thin, you didn't really feel it. It was an all right night's sleep, to be honest. Nice big king size, king, super king, one of the two. It was nice and big. It was quiet in the room, although people did start getting up, but then I think it's just the location. A lot of people stay here on business, technically why I'm here. So there were a lot of people getting up at like 6 o'clock, which did wake me up, but that's not literally the fault of the hotel, that's just people getting up. And the doors here are incredibly heavy, so there was lots of slamming of doors. We've just been down for breakfast. Breakfast was top notch. I've read some reviews that say it's not very good, but actually I really enjoyed it. Any breakfast where you get brie and salmon, I mean, I'm in. But the cooked breakfast was nice, it was warm, it was hot, the staff were friendly. There was a pancake making stand, as you'll have seen. There was, what else was there? There was make your own muesli, make your own yogurt. There was French bread you could have, there was croissants. I mean, really, they catered for everything, to be honest. Couldn't really fault the breakfast. Actually, one fault. Only thing that I wasn't a fan of with the breakfast is there was 0 black puddings, and I do like a black pudding. But yeah, other than that, the breakfast was really good. So overall, I think the stay here is really good. £129 for the night is, I think, on the expensive side. But you do get the swimming pool and leisure facilities, and obviously that also included breakfast as well. So that's not a bad price at all. So I think as well, if you book in advance, you can probably get a lot cheaper. But yeah, overall, good stay here at the Novotel in Milton Keynes. See you next time.